It's foreshadowing. That's gonna happen in this episode. Hello, Argentinians, and welcome back. I know it's been too long since we've done that. So a little explanation. I know we just immediately signed off and then popped back on. You can blame the crash for that. And I know I said we were going to be done, but I looked up the length of the game, and it kind of seems like we're basically in the finale at this point.
Yeah, the average approximate
Actually, wait,
time.
you know what I should have looked at is how many acts there are.
Yeah. Oh,
Oops.
well. We're in it now.
We're in it now.
It said approximately...
It said 5 hours.
It's going to take about 5 hours to play through the game, and that's not being, 100%.
And it was 4.5 we were up to already, so...
Yeah, quick save you after you went to...
We lost basically nothing, which is nice. Oh yeah, we lost actually nothing, because all I did was turn around and crash the game.
Yeah,
I looked at this thing and it crashed the game.
Yeah, you literally went over to look at that thing.
Yeah. It's a picture. James and Anne. It's them again. Yep.
You're gonna want to see this.
Also, it makes sense that we're in the finale, considering we're in the house from the intro.
Yeah.
And the tension is ramping up, but I was expecting a little bit more of a climax. So maybe that's what we're about to get. Plus, we're playing as the guy that I think is probably the closest thing to a main character this has, so... Did I already look at this? This
Yeah,
is the picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Never mind.
Stay tuned for that next game.
Yeah. That game's already out. We could start that sometime soon, but... Not today.
No, not today. I've had enough of my heart just fucking jumping out of my chest.
Yeah. Dude, this is my favorite shit. Aw. Oh, that's the monster.
Yeah. The thing I said that had the long, dingly fingers.
That's the priest.
We already knew the priest had something over her.
Yeah, but that's his duplicate in that time period. The manipulating one. Letters from Reverend Carson.
Yes.
Yep. Dear Anne, thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and reassure you that your daughter's rebellious behavior is not unusual. I've helped parents with similar issues, and this is dated 1971. Okay, so this is during that event. Megan's moral guidance. Hebrews 12:11 says that all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. Please see me after the service on Sunday so we can arrange a time for some personal instruction. He sounds a little manipulative here, too.
The music is, putting it into an ominous, this is, getting the final shit.
Yeah.
Key.
Yeah, I'm glad I looked at that. Grab the key, dumbass. Grab the key, dumbass. Okay, I can't. Maybe I'm just supposed to remember that for later. Back door. Some bricks. Water, too. That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Oh, that's the really creepy one.
Ah!
You know why that is? It's because all his bones are crushed.
I know. But it's fucking creepy as shit.
It really is. Oh, we've already seen this.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I supposed to be going from here, then?
Is there... Can you
I feel like
the
I'm looping.
staircase?
Where is the staircase?
I don't know.
No, this leads us to a dead end. I've been there a couple times. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, the beginning of... Because you're in, the foot...
You hear that?
Because, yeah, you saw the
did.
girl go up the stairs.
That would be the girl. Let's go find her.
we still have 2 shots in the gun.
Is it 2? Right, because we used 1 to save somebody.
She's in here.
We wasted 1 on what was probably a trap, and we used 1 to save somebody.
Stay here.
No. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, this is fine.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so! Liar!
Now this takes child, this creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Whatever she pulls, do not fall for her little girl act. She may be a child, but there's no doubt she means harm. She's malicious.
What can I do?
This is the version of her that I think is evil, though.
Now in her hour of greatest need, this child of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
Oh.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me this time. Seek your counsel.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Carver?
There is not a man or woman here today who does not already know the devil is in our midst. The sole purpose of this court is to remove evil, not indulge it further. Our time is not for wasting.
Listen to what he's telling you. Mary's the one to accuse.
How do I make my decision? If I fail, then an innocent die.
Destroy the doll?
I agree.
The only way I can see out of this is to get rid of that damn doll. Destroy that and the puppet must be cast asunder. Maybe this all goes away. It is the cause of Mary's affliction. It holds her in its thrall. Destroy this puppet, and the devil will depart Mary. She will be restored, an innocent child.
Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
We must not act in haste. The girl must face the full consequences of her
My
deeds.
authority
He's
is
using
not
the
for
puppet
questioning.
to control her,
Do
maybe.
as I ask.
Maybe that's how he has hold on her. What if this burns her? No? I don't know what to make of that.
I don't know either.
You've done everything you could. Whatever happens, it's not your fault.
I'm so baffled with those scenes. Everything else I feel like I can put together, but what I'm supposed to do in those scenes just baffles me. Because I never feel like anything I do is the right
I figured that
thing.
if the doll... And then that would be the end of it.
You made the right decision. There's no way you could have known what was going to happen. Let's just get out of here.
Whatever questions we still got, they won't be answered now. Let's just get out of here.
That child won't be troubling us again. This is over.
It doesn't feel like it's over. The
No.
music is saying it's over, but I know it's not. Everyone stick together and be careful.
Taylor and John are gonna end up at the other one.
Gonna end up at the what?
The other exit.
Oh yeah, with the water. And that's John's.
Oh, maybe this is the one where he fucking gets killed in.
It might be. That's definitely it, yeah. You're dismissive. Because of the traits we chose?
So we got 2 people killed because of that. Indecisive, deceitful. What?
We're gonna have to look this up later. Because I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, and what makes the other 2 fine? Because obviously Andrew lives out of all this.
I think I made the right choice at the end with Andrew. I think that was probably Andrew's deciding factor. I don't know why the other 2 are fine, though.
Really, is that it?
Probably is.
Hey!
Fuck
I'm
you!
talking to you. Hey!
Shoot him. I got 2 bullets left.
Never come back here.
Oh,
I'll never
shit.
forget or forgive you for what you did.
I don't want any trouble, okay? We're going. And we're not coming back.
The only place you should be heading is hell, you goddamn murdering son of a bitch. That's him!
What?
Look out. That son of a bitch has a gun.
What the hell is this about?
You seem a little confused.
No, please. Wait. You don't understand.
That's not...
That's not who we saw get in the car, though.
Oh, shit.
What?
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, bud? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
You're right.
Hang on.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
Explains why this guy's so weird.
How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver. What? Have you seen him?
funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to get a clear head.
Now I'm wondering if I took that drink, what would have happened?
I don't think it would have helped much.
Did they even fucking hit you?
Motherfucker, you take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
Hey, cool it. I was trying to help. Didn't you see that
What are you
thing?
talking about? Ain't nothing out here. Hey! They're coming.
Cops.
It's okay. I'm gonna be just fine.
I think the other characters were the souls, though.
Yeah.
It's not fake. It's just he was possessed by a lot of people. Somehow, simultaneously. And the traits being what doomed them was because this was a trial. Heaven or hell, perhaps. I think we're gonna need a YouTube video on this. But first, maybe he can explain this.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing. And you eventually found him.
The bus driver.
Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
I have a theory.
Until we meet again. Maybe in the Arabian desert. Maybe somewhere else.
That was a weirdly specific thing to say.
But we will meet again.
It's the next game, I think.
At least one more time.
And of course, he used the concept of death, so that's what he means by that.
Yeah.
There's the house.
Okay.
So, what are you thinking?
So, you know how in the in the very tutorial part, you're playing as basically the character that we just saw, the bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of his family, he had basically all their spirits were kind of confined.
Why
to
do you
that
think they're
house.
his family?
Because why would the black guy recognize him?
I don't think the black guy does recognize him. Why do you think the black guy recognizes him?
Because if you saw before he got the cop car pulled up, you saw the flashback at Tanya's funeral, and he looked straight across, and there was a guy, Andrew, wrapped it with a bandage around his head. Because that would have been 1970-ish. So he still would have been alive. He would have been about the bus driver's age.
Wait, are you saying Andrew is the bus driver? What the fuck?
That would explain
That actually is really interesting.
the whole spirits and stuff like that, because all of them represented a family member. John, the father.
Yeah, of course.
Angela, the mother.
Yep.
Daniel, Dennis.
Yeah, no, I know who they all represent. But Andrew was just Andrew. He didn't represent anyone. That was actually him.
Yes, because he was stuck in the past.
Interesting. Then what was the deal with the Salem witch trials shit? Do you think that was real? Or a projection of him?
That part I haven't fully...
Yeah, it's fucking confusing.
Well, because we're dealing with three different timelines that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because we have the,
and considering
the witch trials.
Not only is it 3 different timelines, it's 3 different timelines which are all mirrors of each other and told through an unreliable narrator.
Yes.
So what the fuck is going on? Well, I can say this much at least. At least it wasn't obvious like Man of Medan. I did call that he was fucking nuts, but I didn't fully understand what that meant.
Yeah, you did call that part.
But at least it wasn't just like blatantly obvious like Man of Medan. I liked Man of Medan, but I didn't like that the twist was so obvious.
I'm confused on at least with Taylor, how it could be deceitful.
You chose the options that said that.
No, but
they always say what type of behavior it is.
Well, I didn't choose any of the deceitful ones.
Huh. I don't usually pay attention to that. I pay attention to the words, so I wouldn't have known. You know, I say what I want to say, not what it says sounds good.
Well, I was reading what they were, like, each option was. I didn't read, like,
yeah. Sometimes I skim those traits because it's like... Because sometimes it'll say something that sounds nice, but it says aggressive above it, so I know that, oh, that's meant, like, sarcastically or whatever. So I do pay attention to those sometimes. Most of the time I just read the words, so I wouldn't know if I chose those.
Yeah, it was deceitful and indecisive. Indecisive I can understand because of the very beginning part of wanting to stay with the boss. Yeah. John, on the other hand... It was fearful, and I don't know what the other one was.
Yeah, I don't remember. I guess I can Google it. I want to Google the endings. Do you care about other endings?
I kind of want to see what would happen if we played it again, but we already know what mostly happens.
Yeah, my phone just bugged the fuck out. Every bit of technology seems to be doing that to me today.
Actually, ooh, I have an idea. Since we already know how it goes, when Justin and Nathan are available, have them do it how we just did it with 2 of us. See how they turn out.
They will not. You know how much of a fucking falling out it caused when I made everybody play Man of Medan?
Well,
that's because nobody wanted to play the game but you and me.
Yeah.
Actually, Jacob and Evan were both pretty indifferent. The other 2, not so much.
Well, yeah, because they don't like permadeath kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Nathan was more mad about it than anything.
He's always mad about something.
True.
But actually, funny enough, if we wanted to do the next one when we have free time while I'm up here, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with playing it as well. I gotta install it, but because yeah, I would like to try that sometimes.
Like, as you said, me and you are really the only ones that are like wanting to play these ones. It's just putting it back to the title screen.
You believe in God?
Oh, actually.
Not.
Like,
we'll start believing.
It's a trailer for the next one.
Arabian Desert.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe him now it's there.
This one does look pretty interesting.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead would deep underground to the House of Ashes. where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
And in the beginning, before you didn't look, that person that we saw that was on the rope down with the flare that we found. What? I do have to say, I was the one looking at a lot of just reading through.
I feel like we don't even have control of these things. It's just whatever we were given.
Because
okay, well, the heart things we kind of do have control of because I
Yeah.
tend to make a lot of heart decisions, which is why I got something similar to that every time.
Final.
Look it.
chose more hard decisions. Life
You
coach.
got a lot of traits increased though. That's cool.
Exactly. Stuck on loading screens.
I went looking for an explanation of the ending and ended up reading a review for why it sucks, which has some points
Ah.
about them invalidating a lot of what we saw by... Remember early on when I said I think this is Lost?
Yeah.
Have you seen Lost?
No.
Sorry to spoil Lost for you, but I was right. This was Lost.
It's fine, because I remember watching like a Markiplier video at some point, and they referenced the Lost movie or thing, so it's fine. Well, we might as well end the stream.
Okay, so keeping Vince happy was one of the important details.
Yeah.
Use common friendly language whenever you speak to him. Don't take the shot. Don't take the drink. You got that right.
You want me to end the stream?
No. Hang on a
Okay.
second. Okay, I'll read this part later. Okay. For those of you out there still watching this, the stream's basically over, so you're welcome to leave at any point. You're not going to miss anything gameplay-wise or anything important. Leave a like and comment, whatever. But what I do want to say, I'm going a little off topic here, but it's tradition for the end of a series.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm just going to go through the blog.
Lost. I will give you a spoiler-free... I will give you a spoiler-free recommendation of Lost, and then I will go into spoilers. So here's the spoiler-free part. If you're interested in the concept of Lost and you don't know anything about it yet, I would recommend watching it because it's very good up until a certain point, which is called the Oceanic Six. And that doesn't mean anything to you, but when you get there, you'll know it. When you get to the Oceanic Six, you have to make a decision. Do you like the characters more, or do you like the mystery more? And if you like the characters more, stop watching the show. You missed 5?
We missed 5.
That makes sense.
That's
If
all
you,
we had
if
left.
you like the characters more, stop watching the show at the Oceanic Six. If you like the mystery and you really want to know, then I guess keep watching it, but be aware of the fact that it will ruin everything character-wise.
See, so on that part, so we knew this one, as you said,
That's for the next game.
The next game.
Yeah.
These, I have a feeling I know how this is all set up. Left side, helpful. And
Right side, hurtful.
Because this one, gun to the head.
I don't think we ever saw that, though.
Because I think if we took the shot,
What do you mean?
the drink,
The drink, we would have seen a little bit more of reality. Oh, we also would have been on Vince's bad side, so...
yes.
Gets us
Stone.
toward- Yeah, that's how she died, theoretically. If we had done it.
If I failed,
That's a death, actually.
this is a death.
That's definitely a death. Yeah, you're right.
Because on this side, we have shackled, which shows the
Him
bus
getting
driver.
arrested. And it shows information about the bus driver, yep.
This,
The ritual blade, which
showing the knife,
never really did anything.
because I gave it to the wrong person.
And
The gun.
the gun, which was helpful to have. But could have been bad.
And there's 3 other ones that we don't know what could have been helpful.
Yeah, and 2 on the other side.
Secrets.
Jaren, do you care about spoilers for Lost?
Nope.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Audience,
4,
I'm going to spoil
5,
Lost,
6,
so if you
7,
give a shit
8,
about Lost for some
10,
reason,
11, 12,
leave.
13, 14, 15, 16,
Um,
17, 18, 19,
The Oceanic
20,
6,
21.
the thing that I said is the point where you have to make a decision.
Yep.
There's a point in Lost, it's like 5 seasons in or something out of the 6, where they actually find rescue and get off the island. And only 6 of them are left at that point. This is actually why, up until this point, the show is pretty solid, because the show starts with a main cast of like 25 people. Like, that's a lot of characters. And all of them seem kind of equally important, and the show is not shy about killing them off unexpectedly. So it's kind of got that Game of Thrones vibe where you really just never know what's going to happen. And it cuts down to, by the end, the Oceanic 6. There's only 6 of them, and they get off the island. That's why it's called the Oceanic 6. And some crazy shit is going down with time travel and fate, because the show is really absurd at this point. But it's still pretty comprehensible up until this point. But they all realize that, I don't remember why, for some reason they have to go back. And they actually book a flight that's going over where the island would be, with the intention of not crashing the plane themselves, but knowing that fate will crash the plane to get them there. And actually, it's a really neat little detail, because the scene where they get on the plane is great, because they're all getting on the plane individually, because fate has all brought them back to this point. And like some of them organized together, but some of them didn't. But they're all getting on the plane, and the one guy who didn't organize with anybody, he's actually a pilot. He walks. He's actually his career as a pilot. He wasn't a pilot on the first plane. He was there for a different reason. I think he was one of the ones that rescued them. But point being, he steps back into the plane and basically looks and says, "Oh, hey, Jack, it's weird seeing you. Oh, and you. Oh, and Hurley. Oh, and Hurley bought out half the seats so that people wouldn't be on this plane? We're not going to Guam, are we?" And it's the best line in the whole show.
I counted
But the thing is, the very end of that show is the island is not a real place, and they were all dead from the start. It's basically purgatory. And the whole thing was this big trial. And the end of the show has the remaining characters basically accepting their death and moving on to the afterlife. I said this was going to be spoilers. But,
no,
you see what I mean about how it's the same thing where it kind of... okay, it's a cool little twist, and it's a nice mystery and everything, and it wraps everything up nice and neat. But it completely invalidates one of the best parts of the show, which was the survival aspect. Which was what made the show so engaging, because you wanted them to live. It just makes everything that happened before irrelevant. And that is the same exact thing here.
So, I counted the amount of secrets that we missed.
Okay.
21. We had gotten 29
got more than half.
secrets.
Wow.
And I still don't understand, like, how all of these fit.
Okay, let's look at anyone we have completed, right? Is there a web that we have fully completed?
Actually, yeah. Over here.
Okay, what is that from start to finish?
This is...
Discarded sign from a protest.
Yeah, this is the protest.
Yep. That makes sense.
This is talking about the...
it's another poster for the
market closing down. This is the newspaper talking about the factory being closed.
So they're linked in the pattern of all the things that are connected in terms of themes.
Yeah,
and
this would be
connection.
Vince, and then tied into
the disciplinary letter.
Yeah, because he probably wrote up.
Maybe that's it.
The father for the...
There's the team photo from the factory. The plaque, which indicates his death.
Yep.
After they fired him.
The photo of James and Anne in his office.
Right, which shows that he worked at the factory. Yeah, so everything is... It's basically the thematic connections. It wasn't about things leading to other things. It was about, like, that was one story that we just looked at.
See, the only way I could see this being linked is the way that she locked the mother in... Or locked the sister out with the key.
I guess.
But because that one's not tied to anything.
Yeah. And also it wouldn't let me pick it up.
Yeah, see, but this is the part that I'm not understanding. Just because we don't have all of it, but, like...
Mm-hmm.
This is, like...
What else is this connected to?
This is connected to the astrology spirits and ghosts.
Yeah.
and the local minister being arrested.
He was arrested for meddling with the occult too.
Yes, yeah, in the occult.
So,
and then it keeps going on. Then it goes into the judge's letter that we found. Something else, and then like all
that's
the way,
all about the priest and how he was involved in the occult, I think.
And then this goes all the way to the massacre.
I don't know how that's connected, but
that's like we're missing 3 parts to that line, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, and another one up there too. No,
yeah,
number
4,
11.
Yeah, 4. We're missing 4 parts.
Yeah.
Then there's this branch that we have.
We only have one thing, so.
Which is only the visitor map.
Witch trail, yeah. That's another one.
Okay, we completed this one, which is the Johnson's house into the statue with Taylor's past self.
Right.
Let's see, where would? Because it's also trying to figure out where some of these start.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, Reverend Carson's letter goes to cause of fire, this child's toy. Photo. Oh shit.
Do you figure something else out?
Well, so okay. Remember when we found this on
the office walls? No, the jail walls?
Jail cell walls.
Yeah.
Cells walls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if that was Andrew.
It says Mark.
Mark's scratched into the wall.
Oh, Mark's.
I wonder if that was the bus.
I'm stupid. End the stream. Cut it off. I don't want to be part of this anymore.
Nope. I'm wondering if that was Andrew when he got arrested.
Maybe.
Because he lost everything. He lost his whole family. It's either that or Vince. Because Tanya was basically like his world. The factory
But why would
closed
Vince
down.
be in jail?
Being drunk. I don't know.
Or just for being rebellious against the company or something. But no, I think it's more likely the other one.
It goes into 2 other things that we don't know.
Yeah.
So I looked at this one. This is like the Reverend's letter going into the cause of the fire newspaper, the commendation from the police, going into the family photo, and then see what I don't understand is the significance of this one because it's talking. It says the some of the faces in the photo appear familiar.
I think on the right there you can see the guy, your guy there, the one of yours that made it out.
Daniel.
That one on the right kind of looks like Daniel. A little bit.
But
it's not exact though. I don't know.
These were the depiction of the child
being possessed.
Yeah.
That's not news to
And
me.
then
That was there's actually real art that looks like that from Salem Witch Trials.
But there's like part of me wants to like watch a video on like just
I would be up for that. In fact, that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say let's end the stream here. Thanks for watching. We'll be playing the next one eventually. So don't go anywhere. I mean, do go somewhere.
Yeah, just not.
Don't hold your breath.
Tonight.
You will suffocate because we're not doing it tonight this time.
Yeah,
and I really mean it this time. I know I said that last time.
Well,
Good night.
okay, that's because the game crashed on us.
Yeah.